The Occupy Wall Street movement is gaining momentum and has spread to places all over the country.
It's about people awakening to their own power to make choices for themselves and not have those choices foisted on us by the 1%.
This protest is just meant to show solidarity with Occupy Wall Street and let everyone in the country know, everyone who's part of the 99% and the 1%, that we understand now what's going on and that we're not just going to take this anymore.
My colleague, Francesco Gincosa, spoke with protesters at the Miami rally.
This is a long time coming, and I think that this movement will ultimately have legs. However, it needs to organize and coalesce on Washington, D.C. Until all of it comes together in D.C. and makes a grand statement, I don't think it'll be taken that seriously. I hope I'm wrong.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale today, where assembly members of the Occupy Fort Lauderdale movement have gathered together to protest. Assembly members marched from the federal courthouse to the Bank of America building to protest the economic downturn in this country and the disparities of high unemployment while the rich get richer between the 1% and the 99%.
You cannot sacrifice the good of society for your own benefit. It's not right.
The fact that corporations are considered people and they get more of a voice and more of a vote than people actually do.
While the Occupy Fort Lauderdale movement continues to hold weekly meetings and protests, some share the same sentiment as those in Miami and would like to see the movement grow from awareness to something more concrete.
Reform of the political system in this country. But again, that's kind of something that there's no real consensus like that, at least out of Fort Lauderdale.
While the movement continues to grow, protesters have no plans on giving up anytime soon.
Keep our presence felt in downtown Fort Lauderdale, especially in front of a few key areas like the federal courthouse, the Bank of America Plaza, and things like that. Just make sure that we're, as far as I feel, I think that we're trying to make sure that we're seen and heard and our presence is continuously felt here.
The Occupy Fort Lauderdale movement is currently looking for permanent housing, and with the support of city government officials who declared October 22nd as Occupy Fort Lauderdale Day, it won't be long until they find that place. Here at the Occupy Fort Lauderdale Solidarity March, I'm Destiny Golden for Beyond the Brief.